Hello beautifuls, it's Kibu Trends providing you with trending product reviews and beauty tutorials. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a proper skincare routine and the order in which you should use each product. Just a background on my skin, I have normal skin, meaning it never gets too oily and it never gets too dry. I consider it seasonal skin because during the summertime it gets oily and during the wintertime it gets dry. So when I say proper skincare routine, what I really mean is the basic or essential skincare products that everyone could be using. So for example, if I'm going to mention a moisturizer or a toner, you want to make sure that you get a toner that is catered to your skin type. Now for today's video, I'm going to be using these Lancome skincare products that were gifted to me from Lancome. Thank you, Lancome. So I wanted to put these Lancome skincare products in this video because I believe in good quality skincare that has been around for years. For example, products that my mother would know about. I usually feel that with these products, I'll most likely get the results that I'm looking for. It's long lasting, so it's pretty much well worth the money. And I love the packaging, but without further ado, let's get into the steps. Remember to hit that notification bell down below so you'll be notified of when I post new videos. Also, let me know in the comments, what is your biggest confusion when it comes to skincare? Step number one is a makeup remover. There are different types of makeup removers. There's cleansing oils, there's makeup remover sheets. And if you can't afford these, you can even use some olive oil or some coconut oil in the same way that you would use a cleansing oil. This first step is not necessary in the morning, but it doesn't hurt, especially with the cleansing oil, because if you do start with the cleansing oil first, it allows you to massage your face for a little bit. This is a really popular tradition in Korea. In today's video, I'm going to be using these by Festa cleansing wipes. I have talked a lot about these on my Instagram and my Instagram stories. They don't just remove the makeup, but they also add moisture. If like this is the only thing I'm going to use to remove my makeup, I feel really confident just using this. I could wear some of the most stubborn mascara, but this stuff will get everything off. But again, you can use like olive oil or coconut oil and it will have the same effect. It will just like melt everything off of your face. Now the next step is to cleanse your skin. Some people call this the double cleansing method if you are doing this after the cleansing oil. This is very popular in Korea because they believe that it will make your skin look even nicer. But you can just use this as your first step, and it's often my first step in my skincare routine. There are different types of cleansers. There's cream cleansers, foaming cleansers, cleansing oils. I believe foaming cleansers are the best because they work really well at removing all your makeup and really getting in there to remove all the dirt and debris. Also, don't be afraid to use cleansing oils or olive oil or coconut oil if you have oily skin because it won't make your skin more oily. You can also use a brush while you're cleansing the skin. I have one from Daiso that massages my face. There's other brushes like the Clarisonic that will exfoliate your skin, clear out your pores, make your skin clearer, and deep cleanse your skin. These brushes are especially good if you have certain skincare concerns like acne, dull skin, blackheads, or clogged pores. The brushes will really help in those situations. My favorite cleanser is the Shiseido White Lucent Foaming Cleanser. I did a review of this product, so you can just click the link up above to check out that review. I love this cleanser because it works so well at removing my makeup, and I love the White Lucent line from Shiseido because it really helps to brighten up and clear my complexion. For me, the properties that I love most in skincare products is the brightening properties. So according to your skin type, you want to pick out a product that is catered to your skin type. Now the next step is to exfoliate. There are a few different ways to exfoliate, like using that Clarisonic brush or using a facial scrub. If you have sensitive skin, you should only exfoliate once a week, and if you have normal to combination skin, you can exfoliate once or twice a week. Try sticking with a gentle exfoliator so it doesn't cause any damage to the skin, and especially if you have sensitive skin, go for a product like a facial scrub or a really gentle brush that's meant for sensitive skin. You want to use warm water when you're washing your face because this is going to open up your pores and help to clean them out, and then you want to end it with putting cold water on your face because the cold water is going to close the pores. Basically, a pore is like this little hole in your skin. So when you're washing and cleansing it, you want the holes to be open so you can get in there and clean them out and all that jazz. When you're done, you want to close them back up so that anything else you put on top of your face will not get into the pores but will just lay on the surface. It's also really good for when you're applying foundation because you want to apply foundation on a very smooth surface. I hope that makes sense. So the way you dry your face is also really important. It's very common to just use a regular towel and rub it on your face to dry it, but that is actually damaging your skin a little bit and causing premature wrinkles. So you want to use a microfiber towel, a really plush and soft face towel. I have this face towel from Daiso. I think it was anywhere from $1 to $3. It's super soft and cushiony. And not only that, but you want to pat it into your skin. You don't want to rub. If you don't have one of these towels and all you have is your towel, the best thing you could do is just pat it. I still do that because sometimes I get lazy to go for this towel, then I'll just use my regular towel, but I always pat it. But for the best results, you can just let your skin air dry. Now the next step is the mask. So in today's video, I am going to be using this super cute face mask from the Grunge Shop. I was gifted this from my friend and I'll be trying it on for the first time. I especially love masks that are made in Korea or made in Japan because they're quite inexpensive but work really well. Now the mask is a little bit complicated in terms of when to apply it and what to do after. If it's nighttime, you want to finish cleansing the face, but don't splash your face with cold water because you want to leave those pores open. Then go in with a toner, which I will explain in the next step, and then apply the mask. When you remove the mask, pat the product into your skin and leave it on overnight. Your skin is going to soak up the nutrients overnight. So while you can remove it, it's a pretty good idea to just keep those nutrients on your face and leave that as your final step for bedtime. That's why I recommend doing mask at night so that in the morning your face can be beautiful. If it's in the morning, you will cleanse and then apply the mask on your face. Then when you remove it, again, pat it into your skin and then apply the toner and the next steps that I'm going to mention. However, if the mask is really heavy and you have really oily skin, you can remove the mask. Just make sure to remove the mask with warm water and then close your pores by again splashing it with some cold water. Then go in with the toner and then the rest of the steps. Kind of complicated, but luckily, you only have to use a mask at least once a week. The next skincare product is a toner. This is the Lancome Tonique Radiance. A toner basically restores the pH balance in the skin. Now, the pH balance is a pretty complex and complicated scientific term. If you go on Google, there's just like this long explanation of what it is. So basically what it is the pH balance of your skin needs to be balanced and leveled at all times. The products you put on it, whether or not you smoke, pollution, sun exposure, all those things change the pH balance of your skin. So you want to keep it leveled, and a toner does that. However, whether or not you need a toner kind of depends on your cleanser. Nowadays, a lot of the cleansers contain moisturizing properties, so you don't need a toner as much as you did maybe 10 years ago. Basically, cleansers used to really dry out your skin, so you needed a toner to add back in that moisture. You basically want to add as much moisture as you can. However, I always use a toner because a toner for me helps to remove any excess dirt and debris and any leftover makeup on my face that I wasn't able to remove with a cleanser. Another thing that toners can do for you is they can act as another exfoliator. I just got these exfoliating cotton pads and they have little bumps on the end, so as you are removing any excess stuff off your face, these will also exfoliate. I always have makeup around the base here, so this works really well. I'll just go in there and it will remove that excess makeup really well. The next step is a serum. I'm going to be using my Lancome Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. Sometimes they call them concentrates, sometimes they call them serums. I love this stuff. I was always a little skeptical about serums, but after using this, I am always using a serum. Within a few days of using this product, honestly, I feel like within the first day, I noticed that it was clearing up my complexion, and I didn't even know it was supposed to do that. So even though there's so many great serums that I've used out there, I have never seen something that worked so fast. This serum in particular is supposed to help you to look more youthful within a couple of weeks. So if you are interested, I definitely recommend trying it. For me, I do feel it's making my skin look more youthful. Why? Because it's clearing up my complexion, it's making my skin look more supple, and it's really moisturizing the skin. Since I've been using this, my skin has been looking really, really good. Now, a serum is not necessary, especially if you have younger looking skin, but it's not going to hurt if you use it. I like to think of serums as like a luxury for younger looking skin, but more of a necessity as you start getting older. I kind of like to think of a serum as like that extra layer of wax or paint on your car. It's not necessary, but with it, it just adds that nice shine that just kind of makes you want to double take. For older skin, I feel it's more necessary because you want to add as much moisture into the skin as possible, because that's what's going to help your skin to look more youthful, and that's what's going to help to prevent wrinkles. If you have really dry skin, you might want to skip this step because it might make you a bit oily throughout the day. However, if you have really dry skin, you definitely should incorporate a serum because it's going to add that extra layer of moisture to your skin. Every once in a while, I like to go in and exfoliate my lips. I usually use a lip scrub, but I don't have it with me, so I'm going to go ahead and use a toothbrush. And a neat thing with this Lancome serum is that you can also apply it to your lips. It makes your lips look healthier and like more supple. The next step is an under eye cream. I'm going to be using the Shiseido White Lucent Under Eye Cream because this is really good for brightening the under eyes. I started using under eye creams a few years ago, and it's strange because around that time I kind of was noticing like little fine lines, but now years later I hardly notice it. So I can say that these under eye creams are working. I personally suffer with dark under eye circles. It's really just something that's genetic. Some people struggle with puffiness, some people struggle with wrinkles, so you want a under eye product that's catered to what you're looking for. The eye area is very, very delicate. It is the thinnest skin on your face. That's why the first signs of aging you see usually occur under the eyes. So the way to fight that is to constantly keep the under eye area moisturized. When you're applying under eye cream, you want to be very gentle since the skin is so delicate. So you definitely want to use your index finger. I think it's called your index finger. For the last step, I'm going to be using this Renergy Lift Multi-Action Ultra moisturizer that contains SPF 30. I do like how this feels on the skin. It's very smooth and soft and definitely makes my skin feel smoother as well. I also really love the applicator on this. I feel like this is one of the best applicators for a moisturizer. Just one pump, I could squeeze out the perfect amount. And I don't know why, I just love that when I can completely squeeze the pump and it gives me the right amount of product that I need. For the morning, you're gonna want to use a light moisturizer and an SPF, or a moisturizer with sunscreen. But for nighttime, you want to make sure that you're using something for the night because you don't want to keep the SPF on your face at night. It's not that healthy for your skin to just like leave it sitting there at night. SPF is super important, so if you don't have a 2-in-1 product, just use a light moisturizer and then you can apply SPF on top of that. I know 2 people personally, my mother included, who have brown spots from not wearing sunscreen, and they are not very happy with it. They even want to get surgery to have it removed. Just always make sure to wear your sunscreen regardless of whether you're trying to get a tan or not. You'll still be able to get a little bit of a tan, but definitely put that sunscreen on. So I just showed you a proper skincare routine. This skincare routine is going to help you achieve a healthy and youthful complexion. If you would like to see more helpful tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you will be notified of when I post new videos. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!